Guess who's back, baby? That's right, I'm back with another episode of What's Up With That, and this is season number 3. Now, are y'all ready to find out what's up with that? Are y'all ready for me to be back? I knew you've been waiting, and everybody's like, Avery, what you gonna talk? You gonna talk about that Will Smith thing? Am I gonna talk about Smith, Rock, the slap, and the resignation? What? He resigned? Uh-oh. Let's get started. Woo! Hey.
Can you tell me what's up with that? It don't make sense in fact. I'm so confused. What's going on? Can you tell me what's up with that? Let's find out in fact. Let's tune in. Let's go.
Y'all want to know my 2 cents? Let's get started. All right. But first, before we can even get started, y'all need to already know what y'all need to do. Like and subscribe to the channel, boy. Support me. I need the support. I need the likes. I need the shares. You need to share this episode right now. This is season number 3, boy. I need the likes. I really do. Please. Help me. Help me. Help me. People. Help me. Please. All right. Anyway, let's get to the episode. Let's see what happened and why this is being talked about.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
All right. So, there's so many ways you can take this. There's so many twists and turns that people have been doing with this. You got people for Chris. You got people for Will. Now, let's start with Will. All right. So, Will Smith talked about in his book, he talked about how he's been dealing with the sickness of how his mother got beat and abused by his father. And like one time it got so bad where she was bleeding and he didn't do anything to protect it or stop it. And he's been dealing with that, and so he's been building his career based off of that trauma that he dealt with. Now, at this moment in time, during the awards, Will Smith saw that his girl was hurting. As most guys do, when your girl is hurting, you got to step up and handle it in any type of way. And sometimes you don't even care where you're at. You're like, I got to step to this brother who been doing my girl wrong. Now, it's been ingrained in us, men, and I know a lot of y'all been on the internet talking, all your brothers, Christians, pastors, all been on the internet. That ain't the way. We got to show love. We got to show consideration. All right, bring your girl to me. Bring them to me. Bring your girl. I don't care. Your mom, somebody bring them to me and let me crack a joke. I promise after that joke, and I'm going to be like, that was a good one. That was a good one. You're going to be ready to fight me because of it. And I'm saying it happens. But as a child, you are born, you are ingrained, and you are taught. From birth, you need to protect your mother. When you get into a relationship, you need to protect your girl. When you get married, you protect your wife. And when you have a daughter, you protect your daughter. It's ingrained in us that we have to protect the women in our lives. And my thing is, a lot of people are not standing up for the black women. Now, Will Smith, after the whole thing, when he won an Oscar. He won an Oscar award, and he apologized to the Academy for what he did and everything like that at that moment. But everybody was mad he didn't apologize to Chris. Less than 24 hours later, he apologized to Chris Rock. He said he was sorry. In a whole post, and everything, how violence is not the answer, and he's going to find a way to fix it. A lot of people were like, that's not enough. He needs to do this. He needs to go to jail. He needs to be sued. And you got comedians coming out the woodwork. Jim Carrey came out saying stuff. I'm like, Jim. I'm like, where's Sonic? Please. I need Sonic to go, not Jim Carrey out, because I'm tired of hearing Jim's mouth. He can scoot away. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. All right. So, but all these comedians have been standing up talking about we're with Chris Rock. And I respect that. But the thing about it is a lot of people were mad that nobody went and consoled Chris. My thing is like, did Chris Rock even apologize to Jada Pinkett for the joke? No. Then they talked about like all these things. Chris has a condition, blah, blah, blah. it doesn't matter. When you hurt somebody, when you disrespect somebody, it doesn't matter. Even as a kid, we're taught that when you hurt somebody or you talk about somebody, you get put in timeout and you need to apologize. It's the rule. Same thing when you hit somebody. It's the rule. You sit in timeout, you apologize. Chris Rock needs to do an apology and everything like that, but nobody cares about that. And everybody's like, well, we got to protect Chris and everything like that. His ticket sales went up. The brother's making more money because of the slap. What? He just needs to apologize because now you got the alopecia community and all that stuff coming for him and everything like that because they're like talking about women is not funny, and Chris did a whole movie about it, so he should have understood that's not a funny joke. And my thing about it is like learning in the essence, and I'm watching all these people talk about different things and everything like that. It doesn't matter. Will Smith stood up for his woman, and like as a male, you should respect that he stood up for her. But some of you like, the violence is never the actor. Now, I'm not condoning violence. I'm not saying violence is the answer. I would never say that. That's not where I'm going. I'm just saying he stood up for his woman. You got to respect that. Now, all you females out there who are on social media talking about like, oh, that's not the type of guy I want, blah, 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 blah. So you're saying you want a guy who's not going to do nothing. That's what you're saying. So if you go to an event or everything, somebody talk about you, don't expect your guy to get up. And don't say he's sleeping on the couch if he doesn't get up. Because that's what you want. But if you want somebody who's a protector, you want somebody like Will Smith. Okay? Now, Will Smith resigned from the Academy. That's another thing he did because of this whole event. But y'all still feel like it's not enough. It is enough. At this point, you need to be done with it. Let it go. Let's move past it. Let's move forward. Let's keep pushing on to something else. Gas prices are higher right now. Okay, they're starting to go down. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why that. No, all this other stuff is not needed. Let's move on. Let's get past. And that's pretty much my 2 cents. I'm saying, like, Chris Rock needs to apologize. That needs to happen. Will Smith has done enough. Let the Academy deal with that, so let's stop talking about him. And let's move past it and move on to better things. And really, that's what's up with that. And all you on social media, stop it. Stop it. Go back to taking pictures of yourself on the beach that nobody cares about. I'm here on the beach. Picture. No. Let's move past it. Let's get back to that. Because at this point, I'm tired of seeing every post and every comment and every joke about Will Smith. Because he's still a respectable actor. He's still a good guy and everything like that. He just made one mistake. And one mistake should not go against all the good that a brother's done. Never should. And it never should be counted toward that. I'll see y'all next week with another episode. That's what's up with that. Peace.